All right. So can you hear my? You can see my screen pretty good.
Nah, nah. I still don't see your screen.
Did it start?
Live streaming is on.
All right. Here we go. All right. You can see my screen pretty good.
Yeah, I can see it pretty good. Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
All right. All right. So now check this out. You see this little box right here? So say
Yeah.
for example, prices at a premium, meaning prices are expensive. So it's like saying fuel is $10,000 to the gallon right now at this premium price. So eventually, this is how the algorithm is coded. When price is expensive, eventually big money is going to drop price down to a cheaper price. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
they trying to get, you know what I'm saying, as many people, we exchanging hands, from expensive and cheap. So it's like when price is expensive, eventually it's going to drop down to a cheaper price. And when prices get down to a discount, it's going to accumulate a lot of orders, accumulating a lot of money, big money, trying to get as many people as they can on the wrong side, on the opposite side of their trade. So say for example, prices at a premium, big money trying to get as many buyers that they can at this premium high. The people that's willing to pay 100K, you know, to fuel up their tank. Big money is getting ready to dump price down to a cheaper price. So they're trying to sucker you in on buys, and then they're gonna just dump price down to a cheaper price, and vice versa. When price get down to a discount, big money is trying to get you to sell at a discount. You see this leg down right here? Big
Mm-hmm.
money is trying to get you to sell at a discount, and they're gonna accumulate all these orders, and price is gonna go the other way. You see what I'm saying? So it's like saying sell high on a smaller time frame. If prices in a premium, after it captures liquidity and accumulates to go down, you want to buy at a discount. You see what I'm saying? If prices accumulating to do so, that's all we're doing is selling high and buying low. We following big money because they the ones who move price. You see what I'm saying? So everybody
Gotcha.
that was selling over here at the top left, all these little lower highs, they better take their profit because guess what? Eventually, in the future, price is gonna big money is gonna move price back up to their entry. Here, 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 all this liquidity. So it's like saying big money, they wipe the board, meaning they selling high and they buying low. So everybody that was
So,
selling over here, they finna get wiped out in the future. You see what I'm
so
saying?
basically, on the right, that's that big green wick right there. That's liquidity. That's big money getting their entry back.
Yeah, Everybody that's trying to follow big money on these sales, that's why you see all these little lower highs. Everybody, when they see that price sold off and they see it sell off again, they gonna sell on the third leg or so like that. So yeah, big money know what everybody getting in at. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of liquidity. This the game that they play. So say for example, this way you want to get well. I'm gonna show you this one right here. This discount. If price is in a discount and it's accumulating to go up, you still want to buy low on this. You see my let me change this color on a smaller time frame though, but I'm gonna show you all this. But if price drop down to a discount and it catches liquidity, like say for example, this is my key level. So say for example, it took this uh, higher time frame liquidity and it's showing signs that they want to reverse in this accumulation. You want to get your entries You want to get your entries. You still want to buy low. You see what I'm saying? So you see how it bought all the way up and then came back for that like a little retest. You still want to,
Right.
if you think it's done accumulating, you want to get your interest down here. You still want to buy low because that's what we were looking to do. Prices at a discount. Fuel is like, you know what I'm saying, 25 cents to the gallon. So you want to get your interest down here, somewhere down here. And all we need is cash
Mhm.
money in 10 minutes if it's done accumulating. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you got to keep in
Right.
mind. The algorithm is building up for that big move every time. And price ain't gonna be ready to move until big money is satisfied though. Because they greedy. You see what I'm saying? They selling high, they taking their profit at a discount low. And once they get enough trap money down here, like retail selling at a discount, they gonna take price into the intended direction to the upside. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that, and you got to look left to get right. We are predicting the future. You see what I'm saying? Where the money at? You got to ask yourself, where the money at? Who in profit right now? If prices at a premium up here, sellers are in profit. Sellers are in profit. So when price get down to a discount and prices
Mhm.
accumulate, we want to see price accumulate to go up. So when we get our interest down here, you still want to buy low on this on the low end of the accumulation because your entry is very important on this because we've been on our time. We've been on time. So when you get your interest at a discount, you got to look left to get right. Where the money at? You got to have these are like more confirmations because these liquidity areas. It's like a magnet in price. So it's like these are areas in the future that price is going to come take back. So you can mark them up like this. So sellers are in profit. When price get down to a discount, target stop loss. Target this liquidity. All these little short term highs to the left. You got to look left to get right. All this money over here. So and then boom, wiped all the sellers out over here to the left. So who in profit right now? If price was at a discount down here and we just wiped out the sellers, who in profit right now?
The buyers.
Yep, the buyers. So when price get up to a premium, you see this. So you see how this that expansion we trying to catch. Even though you got your interest down here, this that proof that big money got behind the move. You see how this one green candle how explosive that was. That's that
Mhm.
proof. Once price get done accumulating, this that expansion, this that explosive move, this that proof. This how you can tell big money got behind the move because we can't move price like that. You see what I'm saying? This us right here, like these little small candles, because we don't have that much capital. Look how much This probably was like $1 billion to the upside. We can't move price like that. So we're trying to align ourselves with big money on the chart. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they the ones who move price. We're trying to follow them. You see, they can't hide from us. All right. So that was a discount. We bought low. Now price is going up to a higher premium. We we looking left. We wiped out all these sellers to the left. All this data to the left got wiped out. So you said buyers are in profit now. So when price get expensive, big money bought down here where we got in at. Now they getting ready to take profit on their buys up here at this premium high. So you see this whole blue area,
The
prices
consolidation.
accumulating, like building up. hmm So you can't be quick to press this button. You can't be quick to press this button because you know what I'm saying. You're gonna be trapped money. You're gonna be liquidity if you so anxious to press this button. You're gonna lose a lot of money. You see what I'm saying? You got to be
All right.
patient because if you know prices in the premium, it's building up for that next big move. So they're enticing everybody to buy at this premium high. They're testing you to buy. They enticing you to buy. They enticing you to buy. They sucking you in. So you see this line right here, this little green line, this little short term high at the
Hmm.
top, right here. All right. So when price, so say for example, this is my key level. So when price to the right, like takes out this high, this little green line, this little high right here, on a smaller time frame, I'm trying to see, like I'm reading the build up on a smaller time frame. Eventually, I know price is going to slip out and go down to a cheaper price because that's how the algorithm is coded. So I'm sitting on my hand, I'm waiting patiently for like 2 hours. Like, so as soon as I lay eyes on this pair and I know it's overextended, I'm giving myself a mental 2 hour wait of letting prices build up because I know where I'm at on the chart. You remember I was telling you they don't teach you that? I know where I'm
Hmm.
at on the chart. Now I'm waiting for people to get faked out. They sucking you in to buy this premium high. Big money, big money bought down here. They bought low. They taking a profit at a premium high up here. Now they getting ready to unload their shares. You see what I'm saying? They just trying to get as many buyers they can at this premium high, and it's accumulating to go down. Once they satisfied, you got to look left to get right. Where the money at? You got to ask yourself, where the money at? So you see this little trend line of liquidity right here. Every
Yep.
time price touched it, it bounced, it bounced, it bounced, it bounced, it bounced. Everybody in the world buying right here. So it's like you got to observe the masses and do the opposite. You see what I'm saying? And then what is this right here? See this right here? What do we call this?
Hmm. Would that be
That's a
the new?
that's a gap. Yep, that's a gap. And all the gap is, it symbolizes a big purchase coming into the market. So a big player, they press buy, and you see how it just really moved and then it closed.
Hmm.
So each candle, oh snap, each candlestick need to get traded into fairly. Like buyers and sellers need to be offered. That's efficient. I can't talk. That's efficient delivery. You see what I'm saying? So each candlestick need to get traded into fairly. So the candlestick to the right should offer some kind of sellers into this green candlestick, but it didn't. So this is a gap, and gaps got to get filled in the future. It's like when though. So this is a take profit area. You see what I'm saying? If prices in the premium, you want to take profit at a discount. Meaning, if you sell it, meaning like if you are selling high, you want to take your profit at a old low or a gap.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? That can be more confirmations to price to go, down to the downside. And what you were saying about this line, I remember you were saying something about this line up here.
Yeah. So when price is at that resistance, right, and then it comes back and shoots back up to to that new resistance, you wait. I'm assuming that you wait like give it like 2, 3 minutes to see what price is going to do, whether or not it's going to break through that resistance or if it's going to go ahead and drop down back to its original
Yeah.
level.
Yeah. Now that's your job. So once you start on the higher time frame, like the 1 hour, and price looking like this,
Hmm.
and it takes out your key level, I'm going straight down to the 1 minute, and I'm sitting on the 1 minute, and I'm reading like how is price reacting when it take this higher time frame key level. It's either gonna accumulate to continue trending up, or it's going to accumulate to continue, for that reversal. That's what we want. So say for example,
Right.
price was accumulating to go up, and you got your entries like if price is accumulating to go up, you still want to try to get in kind of low, like right here. If this building up to go higher, you still want to try to get in low on the low end of this. So you don't have to worry about it trying to pull back to your entry and you lose. You still want to try to buy low. If it's accumulating to continue trending, you can, try to get in a little bit lower if you can. But if prices accumulating for that reversal that we want, you want to get your entries at the top or try to. You still want to see this this little green line. You want to get your
Yeah.
entries up here. If it's accumulating to go down and you think it's ready, you got to give. I gave myself a mental 2 hour wait. Like soon as I lay eyes on it, I'm giving myself a mental 2 hour wait of letting just prices build up. It's building up for that big move every time. We know prices in the premium. Big money is taking profit on their buys because they got in down here. They bought down here. They're taking profit on their buys up here. They just trying to sucker in everybody to buy this premium high. You see how it just kept bouncing on this little
Mm-hmm.
trend line, getting everybody in the world buying right here. So let's take them out. That's how big money thinking. Let's take them out. And they got the entries up here, and I just need 10 candles down. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm out the trade right here. I'm out the trade right here. Just a couple candles down, you know, because big money, they getting ready to wipe the board. So everybody that's chasing these buys with them and trying to, follow them, big money take profit at premium high. Now they're getting ready to take price down, back down to a discount. And you see how it just melt all the way down. And then if you look all the
Yep.
way to the left, you see this little box right here. That's the
Mm-hmm.
gap
That
in
gap.
it. See this gap right here? Did it get filled?
Yep, it got
Yep.
filled.
So it's like saying sellers have been offered in this. Both sides of the market have been offered. So that area is efficient now. So it's
Mm.
healthy price action. So it's like now, who you said was in profit at first when price was going up.
Buyers was in profit when the price was
So
going
you
up.
see how buyers were in profit
Mm-hmm.
when price got to a premium. You see it's gonna go back down to a cheaper price. They wiping the board. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It came all the way down below our entries over here. Then crazy, huh? Crazy, huh? They wiping the board. So this is how they look at price action in this way. It's all about knowing where you at. All we doing is buying low. When accumulation is done, we selling high. When accumulation is done, we selling high. Boom, it's going back down to a discount. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now here's the thing. You can sell at a discount only if prices accumulate to do so. If prices at a premium, you can buy at a premium only if prices accumulating to do so. If it's building up to do so on the smaller time frame. You see what I'm saying? You see how price really moves, and they just wiping the board. They wiping everybody out. You got some more questions? So you see this trend line liquidity right here. Every time it like it's sold off, and then you got a little bounce. You got to bounce. You got to bounce.
Mm-hmm. I see it.
What do you
And it
think?
stopped trending over
What do you
there.
think prices currently at? So you see how it just kept. You see where we came from? Let me go to the left. You see where we came from up here?
Mm-hmm.
We came from way up here. Sniper inch way up here on a smaller
Yeah.
time frame though. And you see where it's dropping down to a cheaper
Yep. And then
to a cheaper price. It's dropped all the way back down to a discount, wiping out all the sellers. I mean, wiping out all the buyers to the left. So when price get down to a discount on the smaller time frame, this your focus down here. So let's see if I can find it on the 1 minute so you can see it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just try. 'Cause if I can't go, I'm gonna go up because I can't see it for real. Let's try 3 minutes. Let me just go up and see how the 5 minute look. All right. So say for example, this is my key level right here. Like as far as liquidity,
Right.
as soon as price, I'm waiting patiently. Let all these early birds get trapped. We know prices at a discount, and you might think it's ready just because you see a little. It's gonna come all the way back down and take out. So you see how? So it's like saying, see how price like it just bounced. It bounced. Everybody buying off these little bounces. Let's take these people out. So you see how it just dropped all the way down and dipped below this line right here. Take all these buyers over here. You see what I'm saying? You got to wait. All liquidity is money. So once they dip into this liquidity pool right here, and it takes out these early buyers to the left on the smaller time frame, I'm let me see, can I do it like this? This my focus. As soon as price take this low, I'm watching to see how it react on the smaller time frame, like the 1 minute and on down.
Hmm.
After it take this low to the left, I'm waiting to see how it react, and then I'm gonna get my inch. If I think it's done accumulating, I'm gonna get my entries like down here, and then this my you gotta look left to get right where the money is. Gotta have a target where the money is. You see how price was bouncing to the downside right here from this top of this line.
Yeah.
I'm getting my entries down here. If I think it's accumulating to go up, I'm getting my entries down here. You still want to buy low on the low end of the accumulation when it's done, and you want to target its high, and then boom, there it go. Why it was so explosive? It don't even look right. That's how you see what I'm saying. So you see how it was at a discount. Look at it. You see how I just so it's like saying, let's say for example, Elon Musk. He said, "Man, let's buy AUD NZD," and that shit just almost shut off the screen. You see how it just one candle just all this volume. We can't
Right.
do that. You see what I'm saying? We cannot do that.
Yeah, that's big money.
That's too much money. We are we as far as like a retail trader, we are consolidation. You see what I'm saying? And big money just wiping us out every time. So once accumulation is done, that big move is coming. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting. And we would have been out of trade. We would have been out of trade. We just need 10 candles, 10 candles, and we cash out. And then boom, look at that explosive move to the other side. So it's like saying, let me zoom this out. Price tells a story. It's your job. It's your objective to figure out where's big money trying to, what I'm saying, take price to. You see what I'm saying? Who is in the money? You see what I'm saying? We trying to align ourselves with big money. At all times. So yeah, this is art. So this is how price really moves. You just gotta train your eye to see it. Look at it in this way. And then this what I was doing today. Let me show you what I did today. So I put this candle. It was all green. It was all green. hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was just all green at the top right. So I had went to the 4 hour. I marked my 4 hour high, like key level, and I marked my 1 hour high. So it really was like right here, because this was, it was, prices right here. Then it took it, and then I went straight down to the 1 minute. So that was my 4 hour high, like farmers liquidity. So that's that 4 hour candle, and then prices kept trending. You see what I'm saying? So this
Right.
my 4 hour line right here. So prices kept trending. So I just moved. I leave that 4 hour line right there. So every time it just kept pushing up, making new higher highs and higher lows, I just kept moving my line up. So that's my 4 hour line, and then it was right here. And I'm waiting on the smaller time frame to see how price react once it keep taking these little short term highs. And then it just kept, going up. I kept moving my line up. And then let me zoom out. So you know what price currently is? It's in the premium. So I'm waiting for the reversal, but I'm using higher time frame forms of liquidity. So as soon as price, it kept buying up, it took this high. I went straight down to the 1 minute. We're doing surgery. You're trying to see where can you get in on this premium play. You see what I'm saying? Let's see, can I find it? Okay, it's too far back. Yeah, because I had screen recorded and put it on the TikTok. This was my last. Let's see, what was my entry point on that? Let's see. So my line was at 1.1667.
Mm-hmm. Let me see this real quick. Yeah, the stream had cut off.
No, what happened? No, they did it again.
Yeah, I did it again.